Hi, TJ here. In this video I'm going to discuss differences in acrylic paints. I was surprised when I began painting there was so much to learn about acrylic paints. I'm sure I have a lot more to learn, but for now I'm going to share with you what I know. There are many brands of acrylic paints available. Not all are created equal. Personally, I use Liquitex or Utrecht brand. And I'll tell you, between the two, it's not about the paint, it's about the tube. Liquitex brand has a nice big top. When the paint dries on the inside, you can still open it. Utrecht brand, they have these little tiny tops on them. Now, when the paint dries on the inside of these, you can't really open them so much with your hands, so this is what I do. Yeah, my dentist would love to see this video, wouldn't he? The good thing is, acrylic paints can be mixed, whatever brand they are. So if you're mixing colors, you can mix the blue from Utrecht or the yellow from Liquitex and still get green. So if you're unsure which brand to get a tube from every brand. Give them a try, see which paints you like. Whatever you choose, most will offer two versions, student grade paint and artist grade paint. The difference is price and quality of paint. Student grade, of course, is the least expensive. Artist grade paint generally covers better, has more of a punch. So they are more expensive than student grade paints. Student paints have more filler and less pigment. So the results you get will probably be less satisfactory than the more superior artist grade paints. The other thing you want to watch for is the series. Series 1 being the least expensive, Series 4 being the most expensive, and they'll say it on the tube what series they are. Right here. The series is about the pigmentation used in the color. More information about pigmentation should be on the back of the tube. Some pigmentation colors are not as easily accessible, so they're more expensive. Something else to consider is heavy body or soft body paints. Heavy body acrylics are typically found in artist grade paints. They are the best choice for heavy applications, because heavy body refers to the thickness of the paint. They will hold a brush or knife stroke when dry. Soft body acrylics are thinner, but usually have the same pigmentation of the heavy body acrylics. Available in either artist quality or student quality. They're good for watercolor techniques, for airbrush applications, or when a smooth coverage is desired. But go with what you can afford. If you buy a tube or two of artist quality and the student paints, then you can see and feel for yourself what the difference is. Acrylic paints come in jars, bottles, tubes. They range in a variety of sizes. If you're just starting out, I would stick with the smaller sizes. That way you can decide the brand you like before investing in more. 2-ounce tubes can last a long time, depending on if you're a thick painter or a thinner painter. I would go for the smaller tubes when you're just starting out, like this little baby tube, which came in a beginning painter's set. Buying acrylic paints in sets actually might reduce the price per tube, so it might be a good idea for beginners, since you'll be starting from scratch with your collection of paint colors, because you will collect paint colors. Acrylic paints are very versatile. They dry quickly and they're flexible when they dry. Acrylic is really useful in mixed media, allowing the use of pastels or charcoal or pen over the top of the dried acrylic painted surface. You can also mix other bodies into the acrylic paint, like sand, that gives it a nice gritty texture. Or you could try rice or pasta. That could be interesting. Now, the big question is, what colors should you start with? Most brands of acrylic paint offer dozens of colors. This can be overwhelming when you walk into the art supply store. But I don't think you need a lot of colors to start with. I would recommend that you have 6 basic colors to start. White and black. Black is usually called ivory black, and titanium white. I have large tubes of these because you do seem to use a lot more black and white than any color tubes. The other colors I would recommend are brown, either burnt sienna or raw sienna, red, candium red, and yellow. You can also add orange, green, or purple if you want, but with the basic red, yellow, blue, you can really mix most colors that you want. If you need to mix a specific color and it doesn't come out the way that you exactly want it to, then you can go to the store and spend the money and buy a color that you were trying to mix. Well, I think this is a good start for now. Get you through your first purchase of paints. The next video, I'm going to talk about brushes and other supplies. But for now, be well. Thank you.